That's right. She crossed over. She's now helping children from this side. She's helping children from the other side.
Right.
Take three.
Take
All
three.
right.
Not fucking things.
So Christina, we called Christina in, and she helps people cross over
From the other side of the spirit.
from the other side of the spirit. So basically, she was still there, and so I asked the little girl to think of the happiest moments in her life for her brother that she was looking for, and told her to keep her eyes closed and think of the happiest moments. And voila, her brother came in, but I was still too busy thinking that she didn't have her eyes closed as you were going into telling the story, and you're like, you're not letting me tell you he's here already. So the brother already came through. He died in the war. We never even asked him what war.
18 years old when he died, and I don't know how old he was when she died. But I don't think they died.
Well, you said she was roughly 11, 12 years old. 12. She was 12 years old, and she died of some illness,
sickness,
some
right.
disease, right?
But she used to play, and he used to throw her about, and he was older than her. But when he went off to war, he died at 17, 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He might have even died before her, is the information I'm getting right now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He was
So
older than her by enough to throw her in the air when she was younger.
he saluted me, and that's Bren was like, "You were you in the military? Were you in the army?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on,
I knew
girl,
he was in the military.
get with
I forget he
it."
was
My
in the
my
Army
my
Air
van
Force
says
and
veteran owned.
Because he had an army uniform on too. That's why he was like fellow army person. I
Right.
salute you. Yeah.
Whoa! Did you see that big hook you did in your hand?
No.
Right. Salute me again. Right. You see that big? There you
I
go.
did this?
Yeah. Elbow to fingertips straight. Elbow to fingertips. Pretend you get an imaginary line. Nope, that's crooked. Elbow to fingertips straight. See how my elbow to my fingertips is straight? There
Okay.
you go. Drop your elbow a little bit. Keep that imaginary line straight. Elbow to fingertips straight. All right, ladies, that's much better.
Well, I mean, now that I'm fit to go off to the army, I gotta go, guys.
We're in the army now.
Oh, that's my father's bacon pots and pans.
All right, so yeah, it was amazing as heck. And then
Took off. He put her on her shoulders.
he put him on his shoulder, and
Christina took him off.
they took off to heaven. It was beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Crying.
I mean, it's awesome. And then poor Bren started bawling. I had tears coming down on me as well. And Gloria's like, the whole energy here has changed. I feel energy
It's like a
flying
whole
through
light.
me.
It was like literally like a brick on your chest when you came in the room. It was heavy, and that was her heavy depression. And then when she crossed over to the other side, as soon as she saw him, it felt like all the bricks were taken off my chest, and I could breathe really well, and I was happy.
I felt the
like
shock.
that was her depression going from extremely depressed to extremely happy in a real short time.
And then Christina from the other side started bawling her eyes out and
She
crying.
did cry, yeah, she did.
So that was cool.
Yeah, she did.
I felt the heaviness and the for a while, like a very sharp pain on this side, and Brenda said that I was feeling Elle's pain and her depression, and like it was deep rooted, and now it's all of a sudden it's dissipating.
Right, like you're an empath, so you're feeling her feelings when that's what you're feeling when you're down here feeling the heavy.
Yes.
That's you feeling her depression, right? So you're
Now-
very much an empath.
Now let's back up 20 minutes when I told you I'm going to make some holy water. And you said, how are you going to do that? And I said, watch and learn.
I sure did.
So now would the two of you one at a time like to explain, what did you witness as I was making this holy water? We'll go with you first. Camera's already on you.
First.
I saw the water like lightly bubble, and the nerves were like touching it and like stirring things up and out of this water that I couldn't believe. I was like, wow, amazing.
All right, so now we just let the cat out the bag. You get the gift of sight. Gotcha. And Bren, we already know you've got the gift of sight.
I've seen you do it before, but I've never really honed in on it. What he does is he takes his fingers into a usually wide mouth glass of water.
Three
and he-
fingers, three center
okay,
fingers,
3 fingers each.
and then the outside pinkies and thumbs on the outside of the ground.
I saw the water moving right away. The water just starts moving. It's like, then I'm looking at his hands and they become a blur. His hands are moving, like vibrating technically so fast that it's a blur and it almost looks like in itself its own spirit. The whole fingers and the glass all become one blur. It's like, what the hell is that? And then he takes his fingers out. I'm like, okay, so we're done. That's what's up. I've seen him do it, but I've never paid attention. The first time he did it was at my house because I needed a cleansing. I was having a nervous breakdown at my house, and he had his back turned to me when he made the holy water that day. And I've seen him do it somewhere else, but I never really honed in until today. That was why everything's just vibrating so fast, it's a blur. It's cool.
Awesome. Awesome stuff.
So then I don't know why the heck did I bring in Stephen Hawkins?
I don't know, good for you.
So then we brought in Stephen Hawkins,
For no reason whatsoever.
and he had a sense of
Wanted to
humor.
go twice.
He wanted to go twice. Okay, can I leave now? Okay, you brought me in. There's a heaven. I didn't believe in it. Okay, I gotta go now. All right, guys.
After you, he went,
Yeah, see, he fake laughed at me. Wow. God bless you all. These gifts are so miraculous. I can't help but want to share them. God bless.
Thank you. God bless.